Well, hello everybody, it's good to see you and welcome to a tutorial. This is actually a re-upload of a video that I made previously. I made Cooper about a year, maybe a little more ago, and it was actually one of the first tutorials that I ever decided to do because somebody asked me, how did you make this? And I thought, you know what, that might be nice. And then I started to make this. This is my fan project that's still ongoing to make a proper Tamagotchi of Wilson and make it just a little bit more complicated than Ethos version. And basically, while I was working on this, I realized that, you know what, I could probably do this a little bit better, and I did. So I've really compacted this down so that it's a nice, neat, tidy shape and size and everything, and it takes up a very, very nice footprint. And I thought I would show you guys how to make it. So I did, and I recorded it, and we had recording issues. So I've built it, and we're gonna build it again. So yeah, I'll just take a second here to get started, and I'll show you how to build Cooper V2. Let's call it version 2 of Cooper, and I think this reflects Wilson's appearance a lot more. The original, have him set to change pretty quickly. Yeah, so to get started, we're just going to start by making the face, and that's super easy. I'm using smooth quartz here, but you can use literally any block that you like, and just make a frame around it like so. And then when you get to the middle, cut it in half, and then cut the top half again, and you have this base, just like this, and we're gonna fill it in shortly. Yeah, hang on a sec, let's stick this out. I was gonna leave it for a second, but there's no point, we can just do it now. Oops, shouldn't have broken that. And yeah, now he's got some eyebrows. I'm going to be using iron bricks and so on and so forth. Use or block of iron, whatever. Use whatever you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is the boundary. No blocks will actually go in this space, so you can make it a little bit narrower than that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 12 by 9 if you do not include a face here, but like I said, none of the blocks will actually go outside of that. They'll all fit in that pattern there. So yeah, we can start here by on where his nose would be, and come out one more, and then just kind of fill that in all the way across until we have a grid covering all of his eyes and nose and everything like that. And then stick in some against each block that you can see. And then fill it in. But you want to start by placing a bunch of blocks here, and then here. We're just going to make a row like this, and then take some repeaters, going to get powders. I don't need quartz anymore. Redstone, dust. I will need one of these. Yeah, cool, and that's enough to get started. And all the way along here, I place repeaters. You want to blocks on all of these. Oops. And then I'm going to put some dust along here, torches along here. Yeah, so then we're going to come down to this row and place in, see, blocks here, and then you can put torches on here and here. Then place blocks against here, 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 and here. Place repeaters against guys. So, actually take out a target block here, and if you just go 2 back and then 1 on top, so that the torch powers this here, and then exactly the same thing there, but on this side. And what these two side bits do is they control the corners of the mouth, Aha, we've got a bit of a mustache going on here. So we want to go along here. And then for the middle block, we want to go down. I'm going to place this right here and then one here as well. Get rid of this one. And you're just going to light this up with a torch, which controls the middle. And basically this now controls the top of the mouth all together in one piece. And so from here, once you place this block and this torch here, you're going to go down one from here and then down one from here and make a little staircase. And then 1, 2, and 3, you're going to place dust, 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 dust. And then place a block here and have a repeater that powers this and powers that. Yeah, correct. And that will power this and this so that the mouth is all controlled in one piece. Next up, you're going to need a dropper and a hopper. And if you come over here and place a block on top of here, and a block facing into this one, 1, 2, 3, I believe, and then a dropper on top and a hopper facing into it, and then just have a comparator coming off there, 1, 2, and then a repeater going into that block, and block there with a torch on top. And we're going to take out a sword and then just any stackable item, those there. And in here we're going to put in one redstone dust, or one any item and one any non-stackable item. Sorry, any item. One stackable item and one non-stackable item there. And then we're going to do the exact same thing down below. It's just down here. So just here, we're going to place a block and a torch and a dropper facing up and a hopper facing down, and block here and block here, 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 and let's say like this, and the footprint. Here, and 2 more pieces of dust. And again, if you need an explanation, non-stackable items will give off a redstone signal of 3, 1, 2, 3, so it'll reach here, and non-stackable items will give off a signal of 1, so it won't reach it. So you have an on-off switch, basically, is what's happened here. And now we need to build one for the eyeballs as well. So we're going to go up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then put one here. This is going to be the only slab in the build, just to be aware, and it's very important because you will power the eyes otherwise. Doing, and then put this here. So this is the only slab in the build, and then put this here. And you're actually going to put a repeater on top of it, but it's to stop the block from being powered. And you can, there. Yeah, so we'll just go 1, 2, 3. Then turn there, I guess comparator there, 1, 2, 3, and then dropper, hopper, torch, and it works exactly the same way. So you are now here, you now have it all ready to go, and what we're going to do is we're going to set up the clock. They're going to use a hopper clock here, so you can configure the time. See, how did I do that? And then put a comparator. Boom, boom. Put your blocks there. If you don't know how to make a hopper clock, there are tons of tutorials out there, and I recently did one on my channel if you'd like to check that one out. You put a sticky piston here. Gosh, misclicks are real. And then your redstone block, and I'm just going to start that now. Actually, that's faster so we can see it happening. Put as many items in there as you would like to. You know what? Get rid of this block right here. Sorry for the mistake. I'm going to put in a no block instead, and then put your dust on top of that instead, and then we'll have an observer, probably the better way to do it, looking into this here, and then redstone repeater, 2 ticks. This is the only one where the ticks actually matter. So put that there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that goes in there. Part 1 is going. So we should see now. I don't know what's going to change, but let's see. Oh, just as it was about to move, there you go. Oh, we've got the bottom lip move. And basically we're going to make this reach here and here also. This and accident powering there, and yeah, perfect. And then here, and here, and then here. Ta-da! Yeah, and that's it. We're done. We are completed. So basically, hopefully when we stand over here now, big smiles. And also big smiles. Not so big smiles. Yeah, and that's it. That's the whole thing. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any questions, do let me know. Take care. Bye-bye. But yeah, this is what the finished product will be. Look, blip, 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 and we'll get right into it.